What is recovery? It's stepping outside of your comfort zone, you know, and like public speaking, hopping in the ring and being an announcer, doing poetry. Like these are all like unorthodox things that when you tell somebody their own fears, they're projecting on you. Right. And for how long did we sit in like that cage thinking that we weren't good enough, that we weren't capable of anything? We didn't deserve any better of a life. You know, like I was on a suicide mission every day. Like I didn't want to live because I didn't think I was worth it. At one point, I didn't think anybody loved me because of the wreckage that I caused. And I don't like facing my wreckage. I don't like at that time when I was using and I'd hurt my family, I'd hurt a friend. I don't ever want to face them. I want to run, fight or flight. Let me take off because I don't want to deal with the repercussions of what I caused.
Yeah.
You know,
all too well.
Whereas now, like looking at some of those outside the box things and the things that were really uncomfortable for me, especially in the early stages, that I was able to grow, you know, into that where we're at right now. Like you're in California right now. I'm in Massachusetts. We cross paths somehow and we get to have like a conversation about recovery, about life, parenting, a wide range of things that really stem from me getting clean. And then also me, like for my side of it, when people were like, oh, what are you going to do with poetry? It's a waste of time. Like, all right, I'm going to prove you wrong. Just like when people told me I wasn't going to stay clean or I'd be back in jail or I was going to be a statistic. It's like, all right, bet I'm going to show you and I'm going to, you know, exceed any expectations of the limits that you're going to set on.
Well, and it's funny that you what you brought up about school. I think it was Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, people know him. And he said, school's really good at building workers. It's not really good at building the creative entrepreneurial mind and to go after that spirit and pursue what you want to do. So it's good for the groundwork, but like, hey, parents, and it's nice to I think one of the things we get out of recovery, we get a lot more switched on to shit.
Yeah.
Cause we've seen both sides.
We've seen a lot. And like one of the I just did an interview that was like from addict to entrepreneur. And it asked about like some of the strengths from my drug use, right? And how they've adapted into being a business owner and an entrepreneur. And a lot of it's like the risk taking, risk versus reward, getting uncomfortable, taking chances. I mean, for me, so many times I was pushing the limits on doing whatever I had to do to get high that now I turn that same mentality into success.